Jagame Thandhiram, a film full of potential with lack of execution. I usually do not even share my thoughts on films that I don't have that much great things to say about. I just kind of stay away from those, and I just like to share my thoughts on films that I actually liked. The first hour of the film, I absolutely loved. I adored my experience. The first hour was ruthless, it was raw, it was interesting, great elements, great characters, the way it was structured. You can feel the greatness and the potential of this film. And I was like, God damn, the first hour I was in it. I was like, man, this is best Tamil movie of the year contender right here. And then things started to happen. Some subplots became the main plots. And then we got a massive dump of exposition with the typical social message flashback story. Listen, social message is cool and all, right? But if you're gonna utilize a real life issue, and this is another issue, like they're talking about racism, immigrants, and all that kind of stuff, right? If you're gonna do it, own up to it. Go deeper. Not this mundane, soft, weak, surface level execution of this set subject. I mean, I don't even understand what you promised within this own film in the first hour and to what you delivered at the end of it all. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't even understand the process of it. This is one of those films where I'm just really disappointed in. I remember feeling this way after watching Taleva, after watching Anjan, after watching Billa 2. All these potential great gangster stories being let down with some poor, typical finale. The conclusion of these stories. So predictable, so boring. I mean, why can't we just explore the world in a deeper way? Like this movie, plus this movie went the furthest than the others because the first hour it was all in. Karthik Subbaraj was going all in. He wasn't holding anything back, and then all of a sudden, it's the same way I felt with Pete as well. I mean, I don't understand this whole second half process of his storytelling right now. He's in a weird spot for me because for me, what's so frustrating about this film is that we just lost a great Dhanush character because Surali was one of my favorite characters I've ever seen Dhanush portrayed because he was so good, he was refreshing, he was energetic. I loved his tone, I loved his vibe. It's like just like how many of us were super upset with Anjan because we loved that Surya get up, Surya's look and his character, but the movie let him down. Same thing here. Surali was a dope gangster. This could have been a Tamil gangster taking over London. The movie could have ended him becoming the Don, the Godfather of London. Something so epic and majestic. Instead, what the hell was that? Well, I mean, this is a Karthik Subbaraj film starring Dhanush. Expectations are fair. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's get past the social message aspect of this film, right? Let's see how that element concludes. It makes no sense. At the end, you know, spoilers, the good side wins, okay? I mean, it's a genre piece. You can expect that to happen. But the things that get resolved afterward, the aftermath of it all, makes no sense to me because there was no setup. I'm like, wait, how is everything fine if this is the conclusion to this character? Like, what makes it so? I don't even. This movie is 2 hours and 38 minutes. They even cut out a song. You know what I'm saying? A couple of songs maybe. I'm not even sure. It's a long movie. There's so many things that happens and gets concluded made no absolute sense. It's like really face value, and you just gotta accept the fact that it's cool and it's chill now. I mean, listen, if you're gonna go hard on the immigration and the racism and stuff like that, go deep, man. Go raw. Like, show us the dirt, man. Like, not surface level BS here. This it's the same car with a different paint job. How many times are we gonna follow this structure? I gotta believe, man. I know there is another way to execute flashbacks within storytelling. Like there gotta be another interesting way to structure a story where they have to tell a flashback within it. I mean, come on. Don't get me wrong. There's some great, dope moments in the film, but that's where it ends. The every interesting elements about this film do not get paid off. It's actually thrown out. We are completely focused on a whole different thing in the second half. I mean, it's you basically betrayed my experience at that point. From what I was promised and what I was enjoying, from to all right, we're gonna shove this on your face, we're gonna shove this in your face right now, and you're gonna enjoy it, and that's the movie. There's a concept of little mother for those who have seen it. Knows what I'm talking about. That was so dope. Like, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. That element was well executed. I like that idea, but it goes nowhere from that point on. Right? The ruthlessness of the main character doesn't really go nowhere after a certain point. Everything that made this movie felt special in the first act and the first hour, completely gone in the second and the third act. It made no sense to me. It is just tiring, you know. It is just tiring because I'm a fan of Tamil cinema. I love Tamil cinema, and I feel like they have so much potential, so much greatness, and I love mainstream Tamil cinema. I want mainstream Tamil films to do well. You know what I'm saying? We have those small indie projects, those films that come here and there on streams and stuff like that. Whatever, it's cool. I'm talking about mainstream films that most people watch. I know Karthik Subbaraj could have done better. And you got Dhanush. You got an actor that you can actually try something. You can push the boundaries. You pretend to push the boundaries with him in the first hour, and then you know completely bail out at the second half. I wanted to love this film. Like, look at me, right? This is me just disappointed. Like, this is me frustrated from the fact that I wanted to love this movie. And I was loving this movie. It's even worse. It wasn't like from the first act I was like, nah, I wasn't into it. I was loving the first hour. I was like, yo, this is dope. And so it was even a worse of a heartbreak with the ultimate conclusion of the film. Let me know how y'all felt. I'm pretty sure some of you may actually enjoy it and whatnot. But is Karthik Subbaraj starring Dhanush? Y'all know it could have been better. Well, at least I do. With that said, leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you guys on my next one. Salute.